this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate everyone, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. And don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. I am a professional astrologer, and I can help you with anything. Okay, let's get into this video. I would like to talk about 15 predictions that were predicted 5,000 years ago. Now, this is in the last canto from the Vedas, and it's a list of some predictions that were predicted 5,000 years ago about the time period that we're in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is the time period that we're in currently right now. That's why everything feels very dark. It was predicted that this would be a very dark time in history, and we still got a long way to go. And so I just want to explain how these were predicted 5,000 years ago by Veda, who wrote all the Vedas. I want you to see how correct this was and how if things feel a little bit negative, that is the time period we're in. You're not going crazy. There is a list of predictions and prophecies about the dark times. So prediction 1 was religion, truthfulness, cleanliness, tolerance, mercy, duration of life, physical strength, and memory will all diminish day by day because of the power influence of Kali Yuga. Seems about right. In Kali Yuga, wealth alone will be considered the sign of a man's good birth, proper behavior, and fine qualities, and law and justice will be applied only on the basis of one's power. Sounds like our system today. 3. Men and women will live together merely because of superficial attraction, and success in business will depend on deceit. Womanliness and manliness will be judged according to one's expert in sex, like a man will be known as Brahma just by wearing a thread. So a religious man or a spiritually enlightened man just by wearing the clothes, which is very true. A person's spiritual position will be asserted merely according to external symbols, and on that same basis, people will change from one spiritual order to another. A person's priority will be seriously questioned if he does not earn a good living, and one who is clever at judging words will be considered a learned scholar. Exactly. We always look up to the people that make money and think that because they make money, they're enlightened. Prediction 5. A person will be judged unholy if he does not have money. Hypocrisy will be accepted as a virtue. Marriage will be arranged simply by verbal agreement, and a person will think he is fit to appear in public if he has merely taken a bath. 6. A sacred place will be taken to consist of no more than a reservoir of water located at a distance, and beauty will be thought to depend on one's hairstyle. Filling the belly will become the goal of life, and one who is audacious will be accepted as truth. He who can maintain a family will be regarded as an expert man, and the principles of religion will be observed only for the sake of reputation. That is the exact time we're in right now, with everything going on. 7. As the earth thus becomes crowded with a corrupt population, whoever among any of the social classes shows himself to be the strongest will gain political power. Number 8. Harassed by famine and excessive taxes, people resort to eating leaves, root, flesh, wild honey, fruits, flour, and seeds. Struck by drought, they will become completely ruined. True, where people are even eating bugs now. 9. The citizens will suffer greatly from cold, wind, heat, rain, and snow. They will further tormented by quarrels, hunger, thirst, disease, and severe anxiety. This is 5,000 years ago talking about anxiety. 10. The maximum duration for life of human beings in Kali Yuga will become 50 years. Well, we have a long way to go, and people are already dying before that. People are dropping dead on fields, dropping dead on the news. So I can see that happening. Prediction 11. Men will no longer protect their elderly parents. That's very, very sad and true. Prediction 12. In Kali Yuga, men will develop hatred for one another, even over a few coins. Giving up all friendly relations, they will be ready to lose their own lives and even kill their own relatives. Prediction 13. Uncultured men will accept charity on behalf of the deity and will earn their livelihood by making a show of mendicant's dress. Those who know nothing about religion will mount a high seat and presume to speak on religious principles. That's the religion of today. And our religious leaders are the ones harming children. Prediction 14. Servants will abandon a master who has lost his wealth, even if the master is a saintly person of exemplary character, or even if the servant has been in the family for generations. Number 15, cities will be dominated by thieves. Vedas will be contaminated by speculative interpretations of atheists. Political leaders will virtually consume the citizens, and so-called priests and intellectuals will be devotees of their bellies and genitals. That's all people are going for, to fill their bellies and pleasure their genitals. And it's really sad because we're losing any compassion and any depth to us. Humanity, we're losing humanity. Here is the one good thing that will happen. Although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the names of Krishna, one can become free of material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. And remember, this is all within you. The path to wealth, a wealth of knowledge, wealth of spirit, wealth of abundance, comes from completely giving yourself up to higher consciousness, which means living higher consciously and opening up the parts of your higher conscious. That's what real wealth is. And once you open up the parts of yourself, then you can experience real wealth. So you always have that ability. So it doesn't matter what's happening in the world. I just wanted to show you how accurate predictions were, because I feel like most people in the West only know about like Nostradamus or things like that. There are actually real people who are very good at predicting, and I wanted to show you what the possibilities are, but also don't worry about what's happening around you. You can elevate yourself and you can bring yourself to a different dimension. So you don't try to change this one, elevate yourself and bring yourself to the next one. So I thought that was really interesting. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everyone, and I'll see you next time.